This is a RacinDirt.com production. RacinDirt.com, getting the dirt on racing.
The 24th annual Ozarks Area Racers Reunion took place this past Saturday night with 8 inductees going into the Hall of Fame. We'll feature portions of 7 inductees' speeches in this video with Johnny Morris and guests featured in a separate piece.
The next thing I'd like to do is share this award with a bunch of people who over the past 24 years have put this event on, and I'd like to recognize them. If they'd please stand and hold your applause to the end. I just happen to be the orchestra conductor. You can't do anything without the guys out there doing the work. So I'd like to recognize Les Frye, Ray Batson, Randy Bowman, Marty Denny, Kevin Fletcher, Brent Slane, Roddy Hughes, Steve New, Bob Nelson, Shirley Muncie, Frank Stark, Deanna Muncie, Toby Ludwig, Dale Roper, Lynn Sanders, John Sawyer, Steve Schahuber, Dennis Slane, Harry Lightfoot, Terry Brumley, Ernie Watson, Romy Whitney, can't remember, Ken Walker, Roger Wasson, Charles Hurley, Bill Allen, and Dick Choate. These guys deserve your applause, for they're the workers that put this thing on.
I got thinking about it on the way up here today. The first time I loaded a stock car, I was so far from the racing world. I was so dumb, the only thing I knew is I wanted to race a stock car. And I didn't even have a dream big enough to see anywhere near this far or this way. All I knew was I was getting ready to go drive a race car. We came to the fairgrounds in '82 for the first race, and my best friend Greg Gase and I, we unloaded the car and we looked down the front straightaway and we looked at each other and we thought, we're finally here. This is as good as it gets right here. And I really enjoyed racing. Man, it's been really wonderful to me. It's been my livelihood.
I grew up a gearhead for some reason. A lot of people didn't understand, and it's hard to tell somebody that isn't a race fan to the degree that I was what it really means to you to be around some old smelly bent-up race car and just look at it. And I can thank people like Corky Wynn and Don Wynn and all the guys down there at Hartville for not chasing me off when I go missing in action for a while and drive across the bridge and want to work on that race car or lean on it or talk about it. And I got to do a lot of cool things there that I'll never forget. And Bobby Jones for helping me get started with the machine shop business, and which allowed me to race with a lot of you guys back then. I haven't forgotten it. And I've always been proud to tell people down there, I'm starting my 23rd year in NASCAR now. And I've always been proud to tell people where I'm from, because we had some of the best racers anywhere, and they knew it.
There are so many people that I need to thank who helped me, work on my car and do all this racing. Shirley mentioned them for me. I just want to say, thanks to all those people for being a part of my racing career. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
I am greatly honored, and I thank you all for it. And congratulations to all the rest of these inductees. And it's true, I am the last of the crew members of the original teams, and I am a blessed person. Thank you.
I appreciate everything Dad does for me. When he got me started, well, I'd say he got me started before that. I got a go-kart when I was 12, and we got $1 if we didn't let off out at Grandpa's farm, The faster we drove, we could hold it full bore, he'd give us $1 for it. And anyway, I'd like to thank my mom, because she put up with all of us for many years, a lot of years. And my brother Dan, tell you what, every race that I've ran, whether I won it or lost it or whatever happened, he was the reason. Because I don't know if you saw that Tim Richmond show where they said that he knew as much about a car as the average lab. That's about me, about the same like that. don't know anything about cars. Worked in a machine shop for 30 years. People come up, ask me how to fix a car. I didn't know what they was talking about. I said, I can bore it or do a valve job on it, but I can't fix your car. I said, get away.
That racing has taught me what I did all my life, is work on cars, trucks, and locomotives. I've always been a mechanic and just learned it the hard way, the old school of hard knocks. And there's a few people I'd like to thank. One of them is the induction committee. My parents, of course, my brother Jerry, a feller by the name of Dave Tummins, Keith Schmidt, Terry Perryman, which went with me everywhere. He was my hauler driver. Steve Irwin, Randy Mitchell, done all my painting. The boys at Mother's, Gene McKean, Guy Orr, and Dan Craig. Without you guys there towards the end, I don't think I could have done it. And especially all of you, the fans, and my wife, Joanne, which has put up with an awful lot.